Hey everybody, Tom Coyle, president and founder of Adventures in Leadership. And I'm coming to you today because I've just been on the internet, or people have been sending me videos and different posts, particularly as it pertains to young men, the so-called manosphere. Andrew Tate and some of these thinkers that I think the philosophy is quite toxic. The basic formula is, to be a man, you need to put yourself in some kind of a boot camp and go through hazing and be a bodybuilder, make money. Now, we at Adventures in Leadership believe you should challenge yourself. You should push yourself physically and mentally. We don't have to degrade people. And at the end of the day, being a man is not about what you do in terms of a profession. It is about who you are in terms of character. And while this post is mostly a reaction to what I'm seeing on the internet of the so-called bad guidance we're giving young men, our program is for girls and boys of all ages, and we try to develop resiliency, grit, independence, teamwork, and leadership. And character is the foundation of what we teach, because without character, you cannot be an ethical leader. And I want to read something. It's, present something to you. Schofield's definition of discipline, something we had to memorize at West Point. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I'll just hit the first part of it. The discipline which makes the soldiers of a free country reliable in battle is not to be gained by harsh or tyrannical treatment. On the contrary, such treatment is far more likely to destroy than to make an army. It is possible to impart instruction and give commands in such manner and such a tone of voice as to inspire in the soldier no feeling but an intense desire to obey, while the opposite manner and tone of voice cannot fail to excite strong resentment and a desire to disobey. I'll put the full piece in the comments section here. That's kind of our core philosophy. We don't need to bully people. We don't need to demean. We don't need to humiliate. And some of these so-called boot camps, I think, do exactly that. Now, a boot camp type of thing is a great activity. I went through a boot camp at West Point, and what the military does, and there's other programs that I think are what I would call ethical boot camps. They are in the same spirit of what we go in the Army. They're in line with what you'd see here from General Schofield's definition of discipline. But some of these other things, we were paying like 5 figures to be humiliated. For what? And being a man is not this message being fed that you got to be a bodybuilder, you got to make money, you got to be this kind of a thing. Being a man, there's the profession and there's who you are. And if you have character, the central ingredient, that is your key to success. And who has character? Character is found in civil rights leader Martin Luther King, Gandhi of India, Tom Brady, the athlete. That's a commonality between some of these names I just mentioned here. And whether you choose as a profession to be a scientist, a musician, an artist, an athlete, or in business, character and how you treat people, the role model that you set yourself to be for your family and friends, that is what being a man is all about. Protecting the family, honoring your wife, honoring your children, having high moral principles. Those are the key ingredients of being a man or a woman. Again, this message is really focused more on the messaging that young men are getting these days, so the emphasis there. But we have programs that we believe men and women need to have positive role models and recognize there are many ways to being a successful man or a woman with regard to the profession you choose, so long as you have the character. And we believe you should be exposed to everything. Even if you're a great athlete, expose yourself to the arts. And if you're an artist, expose yourself to athletics and sports. Strong body, strong mind. It helps you grow as a person, helps build that grit, helps doing hard things, helps you grow. But it doesn't have to be abusive. In fact, it should not be abusive. It should be challenging, but it should be inspiring. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you listening to this video. I welcome your comments. Thank you.